know I could do that with my voice. Today is Vlogmas Day 8. Yes, today is Vlogmas Day 8. Oh my gosh, why is this so big? I have my husband jacket on. Mindy, would you like to make a guest appearance? Okay, no. Anyway. Okay, so I am just in such a good mood. I am just happy. Just woke up happy. Just excited. Just feeling amazing. Just feeling blessed to see another day. You ever just wake up in just a good mood? I woke up just feeling so productive. Woke up, just started cleaning. Just cleaning and folding and doing schoolwork because it's finals time. I am just excited. My YouTube has been doing so well recently. Like, oh my gosh. Like videos, like I have a video that I just posted last week that's almost at 1,000 views. Like, what? What? Like, oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for the love and support. It really makes me feel good because this Vlogmas journey is something that I didn't even think I was gonna be able to do. Like, I just felt like I'm not gonna have the drive to do it, but here I am on Vlogmas Day 8. And I understand that I still have like so many more days to go, but the fact that I can even say that I'm at day 8, we're almost at the double digits. I'm so excited. Oh my God, y'all gonna think I'm a crackhead or something, but I promise I'm not. I might eat baking soda, but I don't do nothing else. So anyways, as you've seen by the title, today we are going to be doing a military Q&A. And I mean, I'm not dressed for the occasion. I was slightly cold and his jacket just happened to be right there. So I got an army jacket on. But yeah, I'm just going to be answering some of the honestly constantly asked questions. Even some of my, Mindy. Anyways, even some of my friends ask me some of these same questions over and over again. So this is for them too. There are a lot of questions that are commonly asked, and for people who are either just curious or going into the military or marrying into the military, and they honestly just want to know what in the world are they getting themselves into. So today's perspective, I will say this is coming from a military wife, and our branch is the Army branch. I am an Army wife, and this is going to be coming from an Army wife's perspective. I feel like I had to say that multiple times. I am not a soldier. I am not an Air Force wife. I'm not a Navy wife. I'm not a Marines wife. I'm an Army wife. So I know it varies from branch to branch. It also varies from experience to experience. So my answers to these questions are mine, and they're based off of my own experiences, okay? So do not attack me if you do not agree, and just answering based off of my own experiences. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the most commonly asked question in my opinion, and that is honestly, a lot of people wonder, how do you get through basic training? Like, how do you get through those 2.5 months of not being able to do anything but write letters to your spouse? And honestly, the best advice I can give to anyone going through it is to keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy. If you sit there and dwell on the fact that they're not there, you will drive yourself insane. Also, write them every single day. You might not always get letters back as fast as you're sending them, but I promise you, they live for those letters. It makes them feel good to know that they have someone cheering them on back at home. So write them about everything. I used to, when my husband was in basic training, I literally I would have my letters out. I wrote to him every single day that he was there. Everything that happened in my life, I told him about. It kept me busy, it kept me sane, and I promise you, it is the best feeling in the world when you get a letter back. I cried my eyes out when I got my first letter from my husband. Oh my gosh. Brings back the memories. And I still have those letters. I might do that one day. I might show you guys those letters. I still have them to this day. Question number 2. This one's a little bit spicy, but the question is intimacy. how does that work when you're apart for so long at a time? Now, for those of you who do not know, my husband and I were actually long distance for 2 years before we even decided to get married. And intimacy does not only have to be physical, okay? It is not only physical, it is also emotional. And how things like that work, especially when you're far apart, communication is key. You have to tell each other how you are feeling. You also have to make time. Now keep in mind, when they are in those training stages, their time does not work like your time, okay? They can't just be in the middle of training and say, oh, hold on, hold on. I gotta call my girlfriend, or I gotta call my boyfriend or my husband. No. It does not work like that. So you have to really be selfless in a situation like that, because you have to also be very understanding that they are not working on their time. They are on the government's time at this point, and they cannot do whatever they feel like in that moment. So when they do have those opportunities to talk, tell each other how you feel. Tell each other how much you miss each other, how much you love each other. Because if you go without doing those things, it is very easy to be like, wait, so they don't love me no more? They don't like me no more? They don't want to be with me anymore? It's very easy to do that, and I've seen it happen to so many people already. And so you really have to do communication is key. Honestly, with the physical thing, honey, I don't know what to tell you. It sucks to suck. It's obviously not fun. If that's your physical partner, I really can't give you much advice. Okay, question 3 is kind of like a broad question. I get a lot of questions about housing, whether that's on post or off post. Now, when it comes to housing, it is honestly not too different from the way it is in the civilian world. You go looking for a home, whether that's on post or off post. The same way you have to see what's available in the civilian world, it's the same way you have to see what's available in the military world. I can say probably like the biggest difference, honestly, is say that we get orders to go somewhere else and we're in the middle of a lease. We have all rights to say, hey, gotta go, and break the lease with no consequences, because like we don't really have a choice. So like, it's not really an option. We have to go. So that's probably something that's different. But if you're trying to live on post, there will be a housing building for you to go through on your base, who can also help you with that if you have any questions on how to rent a home, buy a home, whatever you would like to do. My husband and I do not live on post, so I don't want to speak too much on post because I don't have a direct experience with that. But I can tell you that there is, and how, like, basically like a whole housing division to help you with that on the base. Now, off base is basically the same thing as civilian world. No one helped us find our home. We found our own home. We went to the landlord leasing office, whatever you want to call it, and basically got our stuff set up that way. So yeah, that's basically how housing works. This is a question / topic that people would never understand, and that is the whole money / benefits topic. What people fail to realize or fail to understand is just because you are in the Army does not mean you are out here making 6-7 figures overnight. That is not how that works, okay? When you go into the military, you are practically working at you're basically making the same thing somebody could be making at a fast food restaurant, especially when you first go in. You're not making squat, okay? Of course, as you rank up, your pay increases, but you still have to work your way up. You have to work your way through those promotions. So as far as people thinking like, oh, I went to basic training today, I've started my Army career, and now I'm making millions, that's not how that works. I'm sorry, like, it's not. We're not rich. We're definitely not rich. We are very comfortable how we live, but there are other people out there who are not in the military world who are outside looking in and think we are like some millionaires. I don't know who told y'all that. I don't know where this idea comes from. I'm not really sure. You cannot compare a private or a, what's it called, special class first specialist or a sergeant. You cannot compare those to non-commissioned officers, to chiefs. You just, two different brackets, okay? Two different brackets. It's just not the same. As far as benefits go, we definitely do have insurance benefits, having our dental and health, like those things covered, which are very helpful because those types of things can be very, very expensive, but those are to a certain extent. Your soldier will always be fully covered 100% all the way around for stuff like that. As far as your spouse goes, those benefits differ depending on your situation. So I really don't want to get into numbers and stuff like that because I feel like that's a little bit too personal, and also it can vary from person to person. But I will say that the spouse does get great benefits for health and dental and things like that. This next one, I get a lot of questions about this even though I haven't gone through it, so I'm not really sure why I get questions about this. But deployment. Luckily, my husband and I have not gone through a deployment yet. However, it could happen at any time, and he can be called or he can be ordered to have a deployment coming up. And I don't know why I said however, but how deployment can work, it really just depends on what the orders say. They can be gone from 6 months, they can be gone for a year, they can be gone 9 months. It really just depends on the orders. But when they are gone, they do have lines of communication with you guys. You can send care packages and whatnot. However, you just will not be able to physically see them. You will not be able to physically touch them, I should say that. You will not be able to visit them because wherever they are in the world, they are on orders. You will not be able to tell people when they are leaving or when they are coming back. I'm pretty sure you can get in a lot of trouble for doing that. A lot of people ask, why can't we just know? Why can't you just tell everyone why, like when they're coming back or when they're leaving? But why would you want to do that? Like, I think it's very clear, and honestly, I think it should be very understanding to why you cannot let the world know when your soldier is leaving or coming home, because security reasons. I mean, I don't mean to say like duh, but like a lot of people get upset, like why? Like you're trying to be secretive about it. Like, yeah, it is a secret. I'm not going to tell you. I'm trying to keep my husband protected and safe. I do not want the wrong person knowing where he is or when he's coming back or when he's leaving, because that could honestly compromise my soldier's safety. So if you ask someone that, really keep that in mind, that they literally cannot tell you. Even if they wanted to tell you, they could honestly get in a lot of trouble and also get their soldier in a lot of trouble for that. And I have even heard of instances where their orders, they have been deployed, and somehow, some way that their information got out on when they would be coming home, and they ended up extending their deployment to basically say that, because of that. So please don't do that, because if that was my husband and he was deployed and that happened and my husband had to stay longer than he already has been gone because someone has let out information, I would be really irritated because I already miss my husband. So this next one is also another common one. I get a lot of questions about how are the military wives here. Honestly, I'm a loner out here, so I mean, I really don't have any military wife friends like that. I have a couple, but I don't really have many. And the ones that I have, obviously, they're not snobby or anything like that. I haven't really had any instances even where anyone is mean. A lot of people are very welcoming here. You can also look on Facebook, and they have a lot of military wives group chats for your specific base that you will be on. And that is also very helpful as well to get to know people. I'm really shy, so I honestly have not utilized that option. But yeah, you can definitely do that, and that's something that can be very helpful to you as well. If you're lonely or you're new to a base, check out some of the group chats they have, because they honestly have a lot of get-togethers and whatnot, ask plenty of questions. I mean, so I'm not saying that there are no snobby wives out there. I personally have just not encountered any. This is gonna be the last one, but another common asked questions is, how does vacation time work? So vacation, like, are they working year-round every day of the year? No, they are not working every day of the year. There are set times for vacation. They refer to it as block leave. And it's basically where they have time blocked off. So for the holidays, sometimes it's just a random time of the year where you can put in basically like vacation time, just like you would at any job. And if you get approved, you're good. If you don't, not really much you can do at that point. We also have a lot of 4 days, 3 days. They're called danzas. I think that's what my husband calls them, danzas. I'm not sure what that stands for, you know. I just know they're called danzas. If I could guess what that stands for, day off, no. I don't know what the Z would stand for. So yeah, oh wait, I think it's an S. No service allowed. No, day off, no service allowed. Danza. I like that. I'm gonna ask my husband. I don't know what it stands for. I might leave it like right here up at the top of the screen for what it actually means. I really don't know. I just know that that means it. I wish I had time for more questions, but my camera is dying like soon. So I really need to wrap up this video. That is gonna be the end of Vlogmas day 8. What am I gonna do when I don't have a, like, what do I do when I get past 10? Am I supposed to do like this? I did that in one of my videos, but like, how do I do 19? I am not throwing up anything for any, I am not, okay? I'm literally trying to make a 9 with my fingers. I just made the executive decision. After I get past 15, I'm not putting up any more fingers because nobody gonna be out here thinking I'm putting up signs and stuff like that because I can't get my fingers to work right. Anyways, yes, if you guys have any other questions that have anything to pertain with military spouse, feel free to leave them in the comment section and I can answer them to the best of my ability. But I hope you guys like this video. And I can't wait to see you guys for Vlogmas day 9. Guys, we're making it, yay. I literally have loved this journey doing it with you guys. You guys are freaking awesome, okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow.